So looking at this current Bitcoin price action, we can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin looks like on its way to make a new all-time high, before starting with an actual corrective move. What I mean by that, I mean this here is in a weekly time frame. A rising channel or an ascending channel is a bearish continuation pattern, but despite this being a bearish continuation pattern, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to show a continuation in this manner. Bitcoin here in a bigger picture getting attracted towards the upper trend line from this rising channel, and only after that you can see, and only after that a continuation like this. I mean a bearish continuation. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that despite this being a bearish continuation pattern in a bigger picture, we are expecting this uptrend to continue. I mean, before this bearish continuation starts playing out, first we are going to see a continuation towards the upper trend line, which in the past price action rejected us, and now this same trend line, the upper trend line which previously rejected us, could be attracting the price of Bitcoin above $130,000. Yes, guys, according to this ascending channel, despite being a bearish continuation pattern, we are expecting this uptrend to continue. And it's not just only because of this rising channel, right? We are also aware Bitcoin here in a weekly time frame is breaking out from this descending broadening wedge. A descending broadening wedge is a bullish continuation pattern, and just like what I showed you here in this example, Bitcoin had a similar move, right? You can see sideways movement, few pullbacks, but in this example, after ending this sideways movement, what followed here in price action? A very parabolic move. So same thing could be unfolding in our case as well, because we know Bitcoin breaking out from this descending channel means we will be heading towards to make a new all-time high. That's very obvious, and also around $130,000. And the reason, it's very simple. I mean, we know according to this ascending channel, despite this being a bearish continuation pattern, there could be a move towards this upper trend line. According to this descending broadening wedge, the price has already broken out, and now this could be a continuation of an uptrend. But even with the help of this ascending triangle, again here in a weekly time frame, you can see Bitcoin has officially found support above the previous resistance line, which now could be preparing ourselves for a continuation to the upside. So even if the price in the immediate short term shows some weakness, gets attracted back towards this 104,000-105,000, please do not panic. We have extremely important support above that range, and price after that could be continuing with this uptrend, because according to this ascending triangle, you can see our price objective looks very bullish. I mean, price of Bitcoin in that case is going to come in between 130,000-140,000. That will be our price objective for Bitcoin. So that's why in a bigger picture, any sort of a pullback could be giving us a great buying opportunity. And now, beside the weekly time frame, even in a daily time frame, you can see Bitcoin has officially broken out from this falling channel or a descending channel, which is a bullish continuation pattern. And just like what I showed you here in this example, after breaking out of the upper trend line, price usually starts with a new bullish move. In our case, after breaking out of the upper trend line, Bitcoin did start with a new bullish move. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that if the price in the immediate short term shows some pullback, some weakness, please simply zoom out, because of above 100,000 we have managed to build a very strong support for Bitcoin. And just like what I showed you with this bigger picture, any sort of a pullback here could be giving us a buying opportunity. And even according to this descending channel, we know a new all-time high is imminent, and price of Bitcoin, just like I shown in an example, is expected to go higher. And now, beside this example, let's look at this indicator. Now, before switching into the indicators, first, do me a favor and destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this video for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed these free bonuses from Bybit, 30,000 up to $30,050 in free welcome rewards, then definitely check the video description, because this event is temporary. And if you are an experienced trader who want to take advantage of this market volatility and trade with free money, then definitely check it out. Now let's jump into the indicator, because according to this leading indicator, Bitcoin right now looks like preparing itself for a movement which is going to mark a new all-time high and also a bullish continuation, not just only for the month of June but also for July. Yes guys, if the price in the medium short term continues with this uptrend and tests this R1 line, the first bullish target for the month of June, which is around $113,000, then we are going to mark a new all-time high. But we know the R1 line only gets tested in more than 90% of cases. When the price has tested the R1 line, it has resulted in a bullish continuation. So it's not only the month of June. If the price of Bitcoin tests the R1 line, even the month of July is expected to look somehow like this. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. The price of Bitcoin making a new all-time high testing this R1 line means we are expecting not just only the June but even the month of July to continue with this bullishness. And in the medium short term, any sort of a pullback, we are aware Bitcoin has managed to form a very strong support. And now looking at this price action in a smaller time frame, any sort of a pullback, the same trend line which previously acted as resistance will be looked as support. And price, if it does get attracted to the downside, you can see this trend line above 100,000 will be holding us, and price of Bitcoin after that, right, price of Bitcoin after that could be preparing itself for a continuation which might look somehow like this. I mean, this could be also looked as a descending broad new edge breakout type of formation. So that's why any sort of a pullback, if you simply zoom out, you know it is going to give us a buying opportunity. So please do not get fooled. Even if the price starts with another bearish move but Bitcoin remains above 100,000, you know that will be just a temporary pullback. And even the Williams alligator indicator along with our leading indicator will be holding the price. Yes guys, according to this Williams alligator indicator, Bitcoin has a very strong support above 100,000. So any sort of a pullback, you know it is going to be looked as a temporary pullback, and price of Bitcoin after testing this support is expected to show a continuation in this manner, because during a bullish cross like this, any sort of a pullback, this trend line will be holding us. And to the downside, if you look at this MACD has officially flashed a bullish cross, right? This is a great sign. RSI is above 50, which is another great sign, and T3CCI indicator in a positive territory. So you can see the indicators to the downside are confirming this uptrend. So any sort of a pullback, price coming for a retest around certain key area means just a temporary pullback, and we are expecting this uptrend to continue. So in case of doubt, I suggest you guys to simply zoom out. So guys, this were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.